Ipuga ang gibati sa kinasing-kasing ng mga sunata.
Ipuga na Choi!
Ipuga na Choi!
Reggae, Rasta o mga artista.
Ipuga na Choi!
Ipuga na Choi!
Love song o mga kantang pagmasa.
Ipuga na Choi!
Makikuban Lunes hanggang Biyernes sa inyong pagpanihapon.
Ipuga na Choi!
Ipuga na Choi!
Ang prime time bida sa radyo. Diri lang sa RPN DXKD Dipolog 1053 kHz Radyo Ronda.
Ipuga na Choi!
Ipuga na Choi!
Bida!
There was a time in my life when I opened my eyes and there you were. You were more than a dream. I could reach out and touch you, girl. That was long ago. There are some things that I guess I never know. When you love someone, you gotta learn to let them go. When I dream about you, that's when everything's alright. You're in my arms, here next to me forever. When I dream about you, girl, you never go away. Just close my eyes, wait for my dreams, 'cause I still love loving you. How can I get you to see that I'm falling apart since you've been gone? I can never be sure I could ever let go. Your love is much too strong. There are some things that I guess I never know. When you love someone, you gotta learn to let them go. When I dream about you, that's when everything's alright. You're in my arms, here next to me forever. When I dream about you, girl, you never go away. Just close my eyes, wait for my dreams, 'cause I still love loving you. There are some things that I guess I never know. When you love someone, you gotta learn to let them go. When I dream about you, that's when everything's alright. You're in my arms, here next to me forever. When I dream about you, girl, you never go away. Just close my eyes, wait for my dreams, 'cause I still love loving you.
DXKD 1053 kHz
Ipuga na Choi!
Bida!
hapon ay manggabi idi ay. Intro pa gani si Piat na. Maayong gabi, Luzon, Visayas, ug Mindanao. Ilabi na sa itong pinalanggang lalawigan ng Zamboanga del Norte ug sa duha ka dakbayan sa Dipolog ug Dapitan. Ug kusog kayong pick up sa atong microphone every time mosulod ug mogawas ang atong technician, ma-pick up gyud niya ang tingog sa atong pultahan. Rhyme to kuya ha. And good evening sa ato ang mga kahigalaan. Naminaw na to karon silang tag sa tagsang mga panimalay. O sa mga karonda nga nag-download na sa to ang mobile radio application ninyo hang ma-download pinagi na sa Google Play Store ug Apple App Store. Pangita lamang ninyo ang RPN News and Radio ug RPN Radio. Para inyo mapamati anytime, anywhere ang atong mga programa sa RPN DXKD Dipolog. Check attendance sa tabi. Ubay-ubay namang nananaw. Pero ang mga nag-comment, gamay pa. O, asa naman ni si Ma'am Connie? Good evening sa ito ang mga kaigsuunan o mga kahigalahan. O ito ang mga former classmates sa elementary o sa high school. Kung tagsa-tagsaon, kulang ang atong oras. Pero sa tinuod bitaw no, nalimot na ko sa uban. Good evening ka Ma'am Izay Del Mundo, ka Sir Carding Valencia. Kang ana si Sir Carding maayong gabi isad nimo Ma'am Lyza, maayong gabi isad sa Valencia family ug Lopez family diha sa Barangay Biasong. Maayong gabi ipod sa ako ang mga amigo diha sila Raymond Yu, Raymond Muro, Jonathan Anunciado, Edward Racho Venerado, Police Captain Attorney Bon Lambo, si Good Progress iyang Facebook account. Ug tanan akong amigo ug amiga diha sa Dipolog. God bless you all. Oh, check attendance. Shed. Hello yan. Good evening ni Modihan. Thank you for joining my program tonight. Kajot lang, mahinang kalaban. So as for tonight, ang atoang topic is about cheating and moving on. Diba it's normal man good to feel the pain when you have been cheated on. Nikuan pa ako ang candy. Nilagurot pa akong candy. Kay sama sa akong ginaingon, always man good pataban ang sakit kung ikaw mahigugma. O, lawom to siya ha. But it's up to you on how you're going to handle the pain. It's normal to feel the hurt when you are loving someone because that's the reality. But never think that it's the end of your world because someone cheated on you. Ato mga pagtimbaya kang Lalang, kang Norely Magtuba, kang Casey Kaidig, kang Orlan Tamparong Soliva na siya pa shoutout ni Noel Lumakad, birthday niya karon. Happy birthday sa tanang mga nag-birthday karon, especially kang Noel Lumakad. Greetings from Orlan Tamparong Soliva. Yes, Ma'am Con, atong i-play na imuhang kan, ato silang paiyakon karon. So, let's continue. As I have said, normal na ang masakitan kung kita nahigugma. Ang sayop lang sa paghigugma nato sa usa ka tawo is kung atong i-treat na siya nga tawo as atong kalibutan. So, kung mubiya manggani siya, una ay usa ka hinungdan nganong nibiya siya. Maguba ang atong kalibutan. Bungkag tanan. It's very normal. It's very normal to say You are my world. You are my everything. When you love a person, diba? But these are just words of affirmation. Especially when you have learned that your partner's love language are words of affirmation. You just spill it naturally. Mugawas ra gyud na sa imo ang baba naturally. But never take it literally. Because we can still prove what we say just to affirm them, to praise them, to make them feel loved through our efforts. But know to yourself na you are your own world. O, sinugdanan pa lang na ha, hugot na. And every time we get hurt, hello kang Uncle June Villasan diha sa Magsaysay Street mi putak. Hi call, may gabi. We know that when we get hurt, we usually push ourselves to move on, to immediately move on, without even realizing how to do so, and how to be specific in moving on. Sometimes, we tend to divert the pain into doing something else. Most commonly, we drink, we spend the night with our friends, and we even make a fool out of ourselves just to divert the pain. One foolishness is that we tend to flirt with others. But at the end of the day, we realize that these things are just temporary. Na kung mag-inusara na ta sa to ang kwarto, samot nag makadungog tag makaguol nga sonata, samot nag makadungog tag mga hugot-hugot nga linya, dili gyud malikayan nga naara gihapon di ay ang sakit. Nga nagpabilin ra di ay gihapon ang sakit. Sakit nga you're trying to ignore for a while, for a very short while. And then we just go back to the beginning of wondering, how are we going to move on? Oftentimes, ang pinakaunang makabalo sa atong heartbreaks, ang atong mga friends. This is very common, diba? But our friends might just say, forgive, forget, and just think nga patay na siya, nga wala na siya. Diba? Kasagaran mo ingon sila, move on na brad. Nabuhi bitaw ka, nga wala siya. Pila ka katuig nga naginhawa, nga wala pa siya miabot sa imong kinabuhi. But what we say to our broken-hearted friends are just the macro level of advice, not the very specific not the very specific steps on how we're going to help them move on. And part of the reason why we find it difficult to move on is that we don't know the true meaning of self-worth. Intro pa lang to, hugot na si Lyza. My God, may pinaghuhugutan sa 2 hours. Nga, gikachika na ko ning ako ang gigamaan yun. O, saan ako pagtambagan niya. Ginhawas ako kajuta. Ana si Orlan kuya o, dili ba daw ko manihapon sa ilahang Noel Lumakad? Pwede naman ihapon diha, kuhan may kabuok, unom. Taman 8:30. Hulaton ako ni sila, kung pwede may manihapon dito sila. Ana si Lalang o, wala gani kalubihan, kalibutan na ba? Lang, lahi ng kalubihan, daring dapita lang. Si Papa Dudes ragid may makabalo, bahin ng kalubihan. Kay, kuan man, naman to'y tubaan. Connected ragyapon sila kuya, no? Sila na yun. Dugang Pastor Carding Valencia, maing gabi isad sa ako mga igaagaw nga naa sa Kuwait, sila Aline, Cabaron Valencia, o giyang asawa si Irene. Herali Vargas Valencia, o giyang sister nga si Vicky Lee. Yes, Sir Carding, maigo siya ka ani karon. Og, naman ko dapita to. Og sa Maranding, si Mami Fe Valencia, og sa Cebu, Japheth Valencia, Jojo Rose Valencia, Onyok Valencia, og sa USA, sila Tio Rogelio Valencia, Cheryl Valencia, Tipon-Tipon, Che Dukusin. God bless you all, amping mo kanunay. Dili na hunaon ng mga ex kay nalipay na sila. Dugang pang koan, dugang pang Sir Carding. Hello kang Billy Ray Pangilis Gumutod. Ana siya, hi sa mga nasakitan diha. God will make you happy. Hi sa Gumutod family sa Cebuco, Zamboanga del Norte. Amping mo diha sa Cebuco. Hello di ay sa mga kuan nato diha sa mga lumad. Mga kalibugan o mga sobano diha sa Cebuco, Zamboanga del Norte. Ana si Orlan bugnaw man kay tingog, oy mura mag beer. Nakatulon manggugog ice. That is why. Ana si Ma'am Connie, normal man jud na ma'am. You grieve in ana mahitabo nimo. Cry and grieve if you must and let it all out. Pero after that, let go na. Accept the reality nga dili jud kamo and pray that someday someone will come and make you forget all the hurt you have undergone and make you whole again. Ang uban nga ang uban ng mga viewers din ako makita. Well, anyways, ako na mong i-greet later kung mo comment naman. So, kanin siya. Let me ask you a question. Diba, this episode tonight is about cheating and moving on. But let me ask you a question. What are your bases that you consider what your partner have done is already cheating? Flirting online, is this cheating for you? Finding partners through dating apps, Even though you are already in a relationship, is that already cheating? Anas yung isay pang 2 hours and 30 minutes unta akong topic. Yes, saan naman Thursday man ta, natungnan man ta ron, ma'am. Diba? Everybody can do this. Everybody can cheat. But not everybody can commit into a relationship. And not everybody can value their partner's effort and his being. If we ask this sa mga girls, nganong mo cheat man ang mga babae? Kasagaran ang ilahang tubag, aron makabalos. Makabalos sa asa? Makabalos sila ang former relationship, former partner, or makabalos sa ilahang current partner karon. Diba it doesn't make sense? Babae man siya ko. But it doesn't make sense to me. Second nga tubag, because we can. Like we can do anything a man can do. So if they can cheat, kami pod. Haba ng hair mo, girl. Third reason, because these girls, these cheating girls, lacks attention and affection. So, nasa sila insecurity complex, nasa sila something within them nga needs to be fed, needs to be resolved. And fourth, these cheating girls are taken for granted by their partners. If atong tagsa-tagsaon og bat-bat ang kada rason, very common reasons why girls cheat, murag maabtan tag ugma. So mag-episode 2 ta ugma. Mangutana po ta, why men cheat? Number 1 reason, naturally men are polygamous. They're easily seduced. They're easily tempted. That's why they cheat. Second reason why they cheat, dagdag pogi points kuno kuya. Tinuod na. Nga kung daghan kag bayi, astig na kayo ka. Cool dude na kay katanawon, may daghan kang bayi. And third reason, it's because they want something more. They want something more that their partner cannot give. Whether be it sexual, moral, or emotional. So, akong gi-generalize ha. We've already asked why men and women cheat. And naturally, when you are already in a relationship and you've started to treat that person, or you've started to treat your partner as your whole world, and when you found out they cheated on you, unsa man dayo mahitabo? Di ba sakit? Ako itubag sa akong kaugalihong pangutana kay wa mo koy kaistorya diri, ako ra man gyud. Yes, finding partners online is still cheating. Bisan pag moingon ta, okay ra man gud kay wa mi nagkita. Okay ra man gud kay wala man may physical contact. Still, it is cheating. And how do you do it? How do you cheat online? Siguro fetish, flirting, sending katong mga messages nga makapagilok, makahatag og arousal, makahatag og pleasure. Second stage, sending photos. Sending revealing photos that could somewhat be used as a medium para mapahungaw sa pikas linya ng kainit ngayong gibati sa imuha while looking at those photos. And kung mag-level up pa yun, ang photos mahimo ng videos. Pornographic na siya, right? I think sa generation na to karon, this is not new. Siguro anad na ang mga tao sa ingon ani nga mga binuhatan. Pero there are still people nga nabilin nga doon na paghihapoy respeto sa ilahang matag higugma. Matag hinigugma. Mother term, sorry. When you cheat, yes, it may look cool, but take note, that deed is wrong. And you are still hurting someone else. Time check, 6:35 in the evening. Og mobalik lamang ang Ipuga na Choi. Human aning pahinumdom.
Ipuga na Choi.
Bida. Kini ang RPN DXKD Radio Runda 1053 kHz.
Sa nagdaan na taon, marami na tayong natutunan at pinagdaanan. Nakagawa na tayo ng mga hakbang para mag-ingat at maiangat ang ating kalagayan. Bukod sa pagsuot ng mask at face shield, paghugas ng kamay at pagdistansya, papalapit na ang dagdag proteksyon. Dahil hindi nawawala ang ating lakas ng loob, hindi mawawala ang magandang bukas. Ingat-angat tayong lahat.
Ang mga matitibay ang loob, kinakaya ang bawat pagsubok at hindi nakakampante sa bawat tagumpay. Kasama ang Tanduay Rum na 165 years nang nagpapatibay ng loob. Ako po si Derek Ramsey, humahanga sa inyo kasama ang Tanduay. Tibay ng loob, tibay Tanduay. Drink responsibly.
This song is brought to you by Tanduay Ram. Tibay ng loob, tibay Tanduay.
And this is I Don't Want You to Go by Lani Hall sa tanang mga sawi na moving on pa karon.
Here I am, alone, and I don't understand exactly how it all began. The dream just walked away. I'm holding on when all but the passion's gone. When from the start, maybe I was trying too hard. It's crazy 'cause it's breaking my heart. Things can fall apart, but I know that I don't want you to go. And heroes die when they ignore the cause inside. They learn from what's left behind and fight for something else. And so it goes that we have both learned how to grow. And from the start, maybe we were trying too hard. It's crazy 'cause it's breaking our hearts. Things can fall apart, but I know that I don't want you to go. Oh, it's just too much, taking on the whole world all by myself. Oh, there's not enough unless I start trusting somebody else and love again. And from the start, maybe we were trying too hard. It's crazy 'cause it's breaking our hearts. Things can fall apart, but I know that I don't want you to go. Maybe we were trying too hard. It's crazy 'cause it's breaking our hearts. Maybe things can fall apart, but I know that I don't want you to go. Oh no, I don't want you to go.
This song is brought to you by Tanduay Ram. Tibay ng loob, tibay tanduay.
Kini ang RPN DXKD Radio Runda 1053 kHz.
Ipuga na Choi.
And that was dedicated to all the heartbroken out there. Matud pa ni ko ani Sir Carding. Tambayan na daw kuno sa mga sawi ni akong programa. Ay, Diyos ko, dahil taon-taon ako na po na sawi ani Sir. Uy, puwera usog. Ana si Ma'am Izay Alexis Lubguban, watch ka na lang dito, wala naman tayong kachat. Ana Sir Carding, lami man daw paminawoy na makabalos ang girl. Lami og dungog, basta ang babae nga dunay lalaki. Kinsay gaingon sir, dunay bagong laki ko no ang mga babae. Kinsay gaingon? Kaya tong iparok ang ulo. Ana Sam Connie Vidal, pwede sad ang girls mapolygamous ma'am. Yes, pero naturally ang men man good. Itag na daw na Ma'am Izay kung kisay mong gustong itag. Ana sa Ma'am Izay, Ma'am Connie, yaan na natin. Ingon nga ni gasolita ha, unsa? Wala daw kami level ni Dodong. Well, anyways, kamo rin nakasabutan na ma. They cheat because they don't truly love their partners. If you really love your partner, you wouldn't do anything to hurt them and destroy your relationship. Anas Ma'am Connie. Matod pang Ma'am Izay, kaya di na talaga ako magjojowa. Pero kung may darating man, sige, gawa natin ng paraan. Madaling kausap si Ma'am Izay. Ana si Jenny Babe Marabe, hi po. Ma'am, pa-shoutout sa Rizal, Suminot, Zamboanga del Sur. Sa ako ang wife. Okay. Iyahang gamit ang account sa iyahang wife. Sa iyahang wife nga si Jenny Babe Marabe. Sa iyahang anak ko nga si MJ Mitchay Lawrence. Sa Mama Alicia sa Banal. Papa Andres sa Banal. Greetings from Junie sa Banal sa Manila. Hirap buhay sa Manila. ECQ lockdown po. Salamat. Stay safe everyone. Sa mga nasa lugar nga nag-ECQ karon, please do stay safe. Ana si Ma'am Connie, pag magsugod na ka og investigate ang stalking sa imong uyab, it's time na to let go. Hinumdumi, di ka NBI. Pero girls are naturally born to be agents. Call center agents. Ano si Ma'am Izay, oh? You may, okay. You may request, yes, you can. Ma'am, pa-shoutout po diya sa Zamboanga del Norte sa mga Dagpin family, sa mga pariente, friends, o mama and papa from Roger Dagpin sa Manila. Kang Maher Hardin, ano siya, shout out lang ko sa mga Hardin family diha sa Dapitan o Dipolog. Ma'am Isay po, dili tanang sawi, sir. Si Ma'am Connie na I love life, pero gatambay diri. Yes. Kang Kuya Paeng, hello kang Rafael Paeng Ibanez sa Santa Filomena, and kay Ma'am Perita Umbog nga nakakaroon diya sa nasod sa Kuwait. Please keep safe tanan-tanan. So, nasakita naman ta. Kay they cheated on us, ibinuangan ta, gidulaan ta, gipanamas-tamasan ang atong kasing-kasing, atong kaayog, atong gugmang gihatag sa kanila. So, how do we really move on? Saan na to pag-move on? Ang iba nga, everyday na lang ta magtagay, mag-inom, aron makatulog og sayo, kaya at least makalimot ta sa sakit nga ilang gihatag sa ato, But, pag sober na to or pag mata na to sa buntag, naraghapon ang sakit man. Tilig hapon, madawat. Again, kitantanan, pwedeng masakitan, o again, kitantanan, pwedeng magbinuang. Mapa-online o mapa-personal. Number 1, specifics na siya on how to move on. The first thing you can do if you really want to move on and you've already decided to move on is to feel the pain. Accept the pain. Kay kani siya nga rationale, to remove the pain, you need to go through it. So how can you go through the pain to remove it if you are not able to feel the pain? And if you are not able to accept the pain? Dawata nga nasakitan ka. But take note, do not put all the blame to your ex. That's why you are hurting right now. Because there's still the sense and the power of your own accountability. Like this won't happen, you would not get hurt if you have done something inside your relationship at the very beginning to control or to avoid this thing to happen. Ask yourself, feeling and accepting the pain should not be literally done and understood. Kinahanglan manggod, kaning accepting and feeling the pain, it's still a process to do so. So, pangutan na imo ang kaugalingon. Nganong nabuhat maningyan ako. Akas ako nagkulang, asa ko nanubra. Nganong naingon ani man mi. Ask questions. Pamalandungi ang kasakit nga imong gibati karon day. Kay dili tanang tawo makabalo mubuhat ani. Shout out kang Timoy Veloro. Hello kang CJ. Kang Val. Oh, Kang Val. Shout out ninyo. Tama na dito. Sorry, nagush. Hello, Kandanrick Sarceno. Ano siya, Bulay? Request kong song para sa mga dili ka move on. I'll always love you. Ikaw, no? Busit lagi ka doon. Nangita na ganitag pamaagi diri nga ang level sa to ang kasakit sa song is to motivate aron maka-move on sila. Ikaw gusto gyud ka nga moduel silang kasakit karon. Pero andama to siya, kuya. I'll always love you. Unsa man na siya nga I'll always love you. Daghan mang I'll always love you. Diba? Then apoy request si Timoy gugmang giatay. Ambot lang og ato ang ma-play ba ni karon. Then right here waiting po daw. Ay, Diyos ko Lord. Payaw-yawas ako. Nyara na inyo ha mga requested songs dara. Ahaman to akong kudigo. Asa to akong kudigo here. Sama sa akong gingon ganina, when you already feel the pain and when you are already in the heartbroken stage bitaw, natay mga diversions ng ginabuhat. But these diversions cannot treat the sickness. It can only treat the symptoms. So, when we talk about diversion, it may help to alleviate the pain, but it can never take away the pain totally. Kaya sama sa kong gingon ganina, at the end of the day, when you are sober, when you have already done what you want to do to make fool of yourself, at the end of the day, when you're alone, you can still feel the pain because it's still there. So you need to go through these processes for you to be for you to heal fully. Kada siya. So when you have already practiced the skills of accepting the pain, next thing you should do is to decide. You have to make a decision. Okay, nasakitan ko. So, panahon na karon para mo desisyon. Unsa man ako ang desisyon. Unsa man akong choices. Kinahanglan, duha ra gyud ka branches ang imong choices sa imong decision. Don't make things complicated. First choice is to pursue. Do you really want to win them back? Do you really want to give them a second chance? The first choice, manggod, could be something you can use upon your partner when you get back together and then duna na po'y problema sa inyong relasyon. Pero this is not the right thing to do. Because when you decide to pursue, to give the person a second chance, kung moabot ang panahon nga mag-away mo duha, do not dwell in the past. Diba? When you try to give a person a second chance, moingon man dayon ta, sige, back to zero ha. Sugod ta sa sinugdanan. So kung moing kagsugod ta sa sinugdanan, that means you need to forget the past. You need to forget the broken trust. Okay, when you get back to that person and you're not really into 100% decision of pursuing and giving that person a second chance, yes, you are together. You are officially together, but you won't have a peace of mind. Ikaw ra ang magsigig aligot-got. Ikaw ra'y sigig pangutana na nagunsa na pugha to siya karon. Kinsa na pud ka iyang kuyo, kinsa na pud ka iyang ka-chat, iyang ka-text. Di na ka mahimutang kung dili ka ka-access sa iyahang mga social media platforms. Di na ka mahimutang kung dili ka kahawid siyang cellphone. Di na ka mahimutang sa tanang lihok ninyong duha, kay naa kay permanenteng doubts. So if you want to pursue, learn to forget. Literally forget. But if you're going to take the second option upon making a decision, this is to let go. Mubo ra. If you really want to let go, then stop. Putla tanan. Sometimes, mupatigbabaw atong gugma ng tawhana. Bisan pag unsa ka sakit ang imong gibati karon, bisan pag unsa ang imong kagustuhan nga masuko sa iyaha, nga sumbatan siya sa tanan-tanan, mamuyboy kaniya, still you can't. Kay nangibabaw ang imuhang gugma para anang tawhana. And just by realizing that, it's already a barometer of how good a person you are. How valuable you should be to that partner. Na wala ka gipahalagahan. It's an eye-opener, an awakening event. Aron makaingon ka sa imong kaugalingon. Buutan na ragyod ko nga pagkatao. And if we sense that cheating is a psychological issue and you want to help that person, and you may say to yourself, I tried to work things out. I wanted to help that person. I wanted to help him. Pero wala eh. Wala ko'y nabuhat. Then again, I tell you, you have done so much. Pero wala lang niya nakita ang imuhang gibuhat para niya. Para matabangan siya. And don't get blinded by the results that you see. Because ikaw mismo kabalo ka sa imong kaugalingon. Kung unsa ang imong nahatag ug unsay imong nabuhat aron matabangan siya. Lisod itabang sa tawong wala po'y pursige or walay willingness to help themselves to make a better version of themselves. Sayang lang ang imong oras ug imong effort. Pareha ra gud anang nag-tutor ka. Pero useless ang imuhang gitudlo ana niya. Kay wala pod siya nitabang sa iyang kaugalingon aron sabto ng imong gitudlo sa iya. Same ra na sa inyo ang sitwasyon karon. Sa mga sawi, shout out. Same ra na sa inyong sitwasyon karon. Nagpatigbabaw lang gyud ang imong gugma. That's why you wanted to help. Pero stop. Sakto na. Save yourself. Save your time and effort. And save your pride. If you decide, then decide. On the things or the choices that could give you peace of mind. Kay sa panahon karon, sa kadaghang problema sa kalibutan, wala tay laing iampo o gihangyo. Malinawong pagpanghuna-huna ra gyud. So before we continue on the specifics on what to do when you really want to move on, here is another song that I'm going to play for you guys. And hope makarelate mo tanan ani. And this is If the Feeling Is Gone by Kyla.
Ipuga na Choi.
If the feeling is gone, please don't pretend that you still love me. I can see it in your eyes, and it hurts to admit it. I can tell if the feeling is gone. All I ask is just a little honesty, though I know that you're not coming back to me. You know I'll do anything to make you stay, but I just have to let you know if the feeling is gone. There's a sadness in your smile. I try to believe. I can tell the feeling is gone. All I ask is just a little honesty, though I know that you're not coming back to me. You know I'll do anything to make you stay, but I just have to let you go if the feeling is gone. All I ask is just a little honesty, though I know you're not coming back to me. You know that I'll do anything to make you stay, but I just have to let you go. I just have to let you go. I just have to let you go. If the feeling is gone, stay.
Ipuga na Choi.
Kini ang RPN DXKD Radio Runda 1053 kHz.
Ang mga matitibay ang loob, kinakaya ang bawat pagsubok at hindi nakakampante sa bawat tagumpay. Kasama ang Tanduay Rum na 165 years nang nagpapatibay ng loob. Ako po si Derek Ramsey, humahanga sa inyo kasama ang Tanduay. Tibay ng loob, tibay Tanduay. Drink responsibly.
This song is brought to you by Tanduay Ram. Tibay ng loob, tibay Tanduay.
Saan nagsimulang magbago ang lahat? Kailan nung ako'y di na naging sapat? Ba't di mo sinabi nung una pa lang ako ang kailangan? Pero di ang mahal pagmamahal. Lahat ay binigay ng mapangiti ka lang. Pati ko nakita na ayaw mo na. Ako ang kasama, pero hanap mo siya. At kung masaya ka sa piling niya, hindi ko na pipilit pa. Ang tanging hiling ko lang sa kanya, wag kang paluhain at alagaan ka niya. Saan natigil ang pagiging totoo? Sa tuwing mababanggit na mahal mo ako, ba't di mo inamin na merong iba? Ako ang kayakap, pero isip mo siya. At kung masaya ka sa piling niya, hindi ko na pipilit pa. Ang tanging hiling ko lang sa kanya, wag kang paluhain at alagaan ka niya. Pati ko naisip na merong hanggan. Ako yung nauna, pero siya ang wakas. At kita naman sa iyong mga mata kung bakit pinili mo siya. Mahirap labanan ang tinadhana. Pinapaubaya, pinapaubaya, pinapaubaya ko na sa kanya.
This song is brought to you by Tanduay Ram. Tibay ng loob, tibay tanduay.
DXKD 1053 kHz.
Ipuga na Choi.
Bida.
And that was Paubaya by Moira De La Torre, requested by Miss Connie Vidal from Tampilisan. Yes, nindot ang Paubaya nga Bisaya version. Tagus kaayo. Pero murag daghan ang muhilak kasi ginaganig PM na ko. Sakit kayo sa dughan, matud pa. So, padayon da, kay murag gadali ta karon. Ay, greetings sa puday. Hello kang Yusek Robert Rivera. Hi sir, good evening and thank you for watching. Our former amahan sa RPN, sa Radio Philippines Network Incorporated. Good evening, Sir Robert. Hope to see you soon. Hindi lang natuloy yung mga meetings natin. Kadjut lang ha, kay nag-scroll pa ko, kay magbasa ko comments before ta mo continue. Ambot, basta daghan na kayo mga comments dire. Kanina lang ako ang mabasa dire, dinali-dali. Acceptance is the key to move on. Matud pang Timoy Veloro. Ana po si Denrick, dili day si Denrick, o lagi si Denrick. Ana si Denrick, the moment maka-feel ka nga wa nay klaro, iktad na dayon kaysa magpaka-martyr ka. Ikaw ra gihapon ang mag-antos. Nagsalig man ka dun. Good evening kay Ma'am Perita Umbog. Hi ma'am. Ana po si Jubilin Saldivar Dalmasyo nga nakakaroon sa kauluhan nga nangandam naron makauli na diri sa atong lalawigan. Siya, good evening ma'am. Pa-shout out unta ko sa ako ang classmate nga naay kaagi kay perting post sa My Day sa iyahang Facebook. Unsa man dili nimo i-mention kay ako i-mention. Wala bitaw siya diri sa Pilipinas. Ana si Ma'am Perita Umbog, lisod man daw could no i-forget once masakitan ka. Dayon, ana siya, Jenny Babe Marabe, ana siya. Shout out day ko ma'am diri sa haunted house na mo. Nga sige lag tulog kay lockdown ang Parañaque, Manila. Sarado mi kaya tulog lang kami. Shout out kay Roger Dagpin, LV Dago. LV Dago ok, kang Premo, Jennifer Sabanal, Jose Albert, mingaw kaayo among restaurant. I love you ma'am. Greetings from Jennifer Sabanal in Manila. Ana po Sir Carding Valencia, iba kasi ang pinapahalagahan niya ma'am. Pera ang pinapahalagahan, matud pa niya. Ana si Ma'am Connie, ug muhatag kag second chance and you forgive him, okay raman na. Pero ang trust ma'am, lisod kay ibalik na. Tanang lihok nila magduda na kadayon. So kung inana, ayaw na lang, gubot dragi hapon ang resulta. Yes, exactly. Mabita taniin ko ganina nga kung muhatag kag second chance, kinahanglan nakalimot na ka sa iyahang binuhatan. Kay kana trust issues, wala kay peace of mind. Samo kayo niyo ang relasyon ana. Gamay lang niyang bikil or gamay lang nga dili na siya maka reply rin sa imo, alain naman dayon sa imong utok gud. Asa man to? Hello kang Joey J. Kabilin. Na siya ma'am, good evening. Shout out lang ko dyan sa Bakuyong, sa Kabilin family, sa papa ko, si Sergio Kabilin, mga brothers and sisters. Musta kayo dyan? Hello kay Ate Wewen. Ana siya, happy birthday Jeffrey Pau Mahorenos. Greetings from our barangay secretary sa Santa Filomena, ka Ate Wewen Pau. May gabi isad, Sir Victor Andes. Good evening ninyo diha sa Kabatangan, Zamboanga City, sir. So let me continue. Nahuman na ta sa making a decision. So ato nang gibuta, ato nang gipaklaro ganina ha nga 2 branches ra gyud ang atong choices ani. Whether to pursue or to let go. But if you let go, kinahanglan stop na gyud. Ayaw na papanghilabot sa iya. Kada bitawng imo na lang dawato ng kamatuuran nga wa kanya gi-value. Or kung gi-value man gani, kulang ang iyahang pagpakita. Walay sincerity ang iyahang pag-value sa imo. And wala niya nakita imong self-worth. Kay gusto siya, kanang dili siya giver but taker lang siya, 'di ba? Kung naataso sa karelasyon, kinahanglan give and take man gyud dapat. Kinahanglan dili ta magdinalo, maghinakog nga kinahanglan kita ra pirmi mo ihatagag efforts, kita ra pirmi ang makadawat sa love and affection sa to mga partners. Kinahanglan give and take. Pero kung dili sincere, murag iya lang gitan-aw sa responsibility nga ipakita sa imo anak kay kamugod, it's not working. It will never work. So third specifics that you should do in order to move on is to focus on yourself. If you decide to let go, so you should focus now on yourself. Hindi man yun nato ma-ignore ang fact nga we have treated our partners as our own world. Pero sama sa kong giingon ganina, you are your own world. So when they leave, your whole world your whole world will shatter. Diba? Maguba tanan, as in kulismaot tanang kalibutan, tanang naas kalibutan. But this time, you should learn to treasure your time alone. Like you can pamper yourself. Kasagaran bitaw sa mga breakups, kuya, especially kung ang babae mo ay victim. Diba, di haman dayon na mo blooming ang mga kababayinan, mga gwapa. Because they've learned how to pamper themselves in order to look and feel good. Kasagaran manggod mo ingon dayon tanga, nagwapa na siya, nagpagwapa na siya kay gusto siya nga naanap pud lain maibog sa iya after that breakup. Pero asahay ang tinuod rason nga nung mga gwapa na or mga gwapo ning mga nasakitan. It's because they've already cherished the time on their own. Saman to, na may niusig. Na niusig, marag agkuan to, ag-iro ni Kuya Scarpi. Okay rag na mo usig, basta walay mo patong na ako nga bata, dari mo sungag, pinakalit, makita na ako sa samin. Karating yung dagan, bala mo diya. Bala mo diya. So, asa naman ko ato? You need to look and feel good. Dili kay para makakita mag-rebound. But this is for your own good. Kana bitaw, you need to be active. Like, learn new skills or new hobbies to help you propel on the next level. Kanang makatabang gid sa imo nga magamit sad nimo. Magamit ba ka nimo to stay healthy? Magamit sad nimo para additional income? Kanang something that could give you an advantage to succeed in the future. Dili kay magmukmok ra ka diha. I'm focusing on myself and I'm trying to meditate. But God, ang sakit. May nana dayon ka. It won't help you if you keep on dwelling and indulging with the pain that it cost you. Kay when you try to focus on yourself and do stupid things that could even make the situation worse, wagani kaniya gi-value. Unya, dauto nimo imong kinabuhi, agi lang anang tawhanang wala nakita ang imong bili. Si kinsa man na sila. Again, you are your own world. Paninduta imong kalibutan. Kay ikaw mismo ang imong kalibutan. Kay dili man kinahanglang magtuyok ang atong kalibutan sa usa lang ka tawo. It's not healthy. Next, you need to realize your self-worth. Like, man, you have a value na dili mapalit og salapi. Tao ka. You have feelings and you know how to love. And when you learn to value yourself, that's when you teach yourself to be alone. Dili literal nga alone ha. Nga ikaw ra gyud mag-inusara magpaka-loner na ka. But alone, meaning not jumping right away into another relationship para malimtan lang nimo ang sakit. Kay kana pong imuhang gihimong rebound. What if na po siya feelings for you? Masakitan na siya kung makabalo. Magigamit ready ay nimo siya aron makalimtan tong isa. Do not enter into a new relationship when you're still not fully healed. Mura na nagadula kag basketball, na injured ka. Natalisod baka ka. Nang hubag imong tiil. Wa pa maayo, imo na dayong gidula og liga. Unsay nahitabo? Samot ka distroso. Wa na mauli ang imong injury. Kanus amang ka dapat mong balik og dula. Kung dili na sakit ang imong injury. Kung bisag unsaon nimo balitok imong tiil, dili na siya sakit. So dapat inana sad. Dili ka mo jump into a new relationship immediately after breakup. Kay insulto po, kay basig tininood na nimo ng imong gipiling himoong rebound. Masakitan siya. Kana na mo'y dili maayo nga pagka-selfish. The next specifics that you need to do in order to move on is to be selfish. To be able to be selfless. Like you can never give something you don't have. So you need to learn how to love yourself in order to love someone else. I've shared this with my friends. The 80-20 rule. Moingon ta. Ihatag na ko tanan akong gugma sa iya. Wala ako'y gibilin sa ako. Munang nasakitan kay ko karon. Okay, wala ni mo gamitay mong utok. Dapat nagbilin kag bisag 20% sa gugma sa imong kaugalingon as an investment, savings ba? Para kung mawala man gani na o gibinuangan man gani kasi mong 80% kag gugma, at least na nabilin nga 20% diha sa imuha. Na pwede pa nimo nang mamahimong palambuon. Pwede pa nang mo grow ng 20% nga investment nimo sa imong kaugalingon. Again, you can never give something to someone that you do not have. You have to be strong first to be able to be strong for someone else. You have to learn before you can teach. You must have self-love to be able to fill the cup to be empty. Than to just keep it empty and useless. And the last thing you can do to be able to move on is do not find the right one. Unsay sumpay, do not find the right one, but be the right person for someone. Bugat kayo ba? Murag, gikilig ko ato na. Stop looking for the right person, but be the right person for someone. And to be the right person for someone, you have to focus inwards. compose yourself. Compose yourself. Bisag unsa pakaka-damage karon. Agi kay broken-hearted ka. Because if you finally learn how to be the right person for someone, that just shows that you've already learned how to value yourself. That you have finally found your self-worth. Niutong ko atong ako mga tambag da. So, real talk. Pain naturally is part of loving. And heartbreaks, this will make you realize how good it is to be the right person for someone. Kaya diba? When we get into a relationship, we look forward to having the forever. So that one day, when you find yourself walking down the aisle or waiting on the aisle, looking at the person you love or looking at the love of your life, you will finally realize how thankful you are that it didn't work with somebody else in your past. Muna siya'y gugma, brad, and you should be thankful nga natudluan ka ng tawhanang pasakit sa imo kung unsa mahigugma. And again, let's not blame our excess of all the pain nga to ang gibati karon. Okay, we let it happen. Pasagdaan nato tong kaugalingon nga masakitan. And so, diri na lang ko to, mga tong Ipuga na Choi, karong gabi una nakaya man ako tanan, ako lang siyang gihan ayo para dili magkatibulaag ako ang mga ipangyaw-yaw. So, sorry, dili na ako mabasa tanan yung mga comments diri karon cause it's already 7:26 in the evening and musunod na ang katisismo sa radyo. I'm just going to leave you guys a song. Dili mao ako na prepare diri kuya. Sorry na good. This is another song from the early 2000s ba siguro ni. And I'm going to leave this to you guys to enjoy. And gikan na lamang sa itong mga kubanan sa buhat sa RPN DXKD Dipolog sa itong transmitter control nga natong shift technician engineer Gary Armada Pegarido, ang atong master controller karong gabi una nga si Ruel Books Bukayaw uban ni Kuya Jay, ni Kuya Don ug ni Ma'am Jenny Bibilio. Daghan kayong salamat sa mga ni join nato karong gabi una. And to my friends nga mga sawi, maka-move on na lagi taan eh. Salig lang ug iampo lang nato tanan natong mga kasakit nga unta maabot ang panahon ug ang adlaw nga ining mata nato sa kabundagon healed na ta and we feel relieved. And this has been Inday, Lyza for Ipuga na Choi sa RPN DXKD Dipolog, leaving you guys a song from Nina, and this is Someday.
Someday see this through my eyes. By then, I won't even be there. I'll be happy somewhere, even if I can't. I know you don't really see my worth. You think you're the last guy on earth. Well, I've got news for you. I know I'm not that strong, but it won't take long. Won't take long. 'Cause someday someone's gonna love me the way I wanted you to need me. Someday someone's gonna take your place. One day I'll forget about you. You'll see I won't even miss you. Someday, someday. Right now, I know you can tell I'm down and I'm not doing well. But one day these tears, they will all run dry. I won't have to cry sweet goodbye. 'Cause someday someone's gonna love me the way I wanted you to need me. Someday someone's gonna take your place. Oh, one day I'll forget about you. You'll see I won't even miss you. Someday I know someone's gonna